Hi everybody, welcome. Thank you for coming in. This is Allison. This is Travel Stitch Journal number 48, and I would like to share with you where we've been, what I've been doing, and how I'm getting along with all these whips that I've got on my list. Pretty happy with the way things have been going since my birthday. I've just been on a roll. I really have been focused, and I told my husband, I'm working. He goes, no, you're playing, and which is so true. Okay, so let's see. Morro Bay, where we're gonna head out in today's travel video, is in Central California. And we also visited a town, Cayucos, which is actually the first town that we took our first trailer, Fran. We glamour camped in Cayucos. We had a beautiful view of the Morro Bay rock from afar. This time we headed to Morro Bay State Beach, where I had made reservations 6 months ago, and we were in spot 35. It was grand. On the weekend, we had a family that had reserved like 6 or 7 sites, and there were upwards of 50 of them. But they were so awesome. Really, really well-run camp. Some folks had new stuff. Some folks had, you could tell, they had been around as far as camping goes. Tenters, as we had been in our younger married life. So it was really fun to watch them be very, very industrious at setting up preparing big meals to take care of everybody at the one station, which happened to be at the back of our trailer, where we backed in, was their spot where we met. Anyway, it was beautiful. Before we left, I finished a quilt that had been as a part of these canvas bags or shopping bags next to my chair, whips. Okay, let's get this one done. And the fabric that I bought for it, I got from the boys at So Yeah, Boys and Girls, and it was Travel the World by Wilmington. And they had a lovely collection of 1-yard cuts. I think it did cost me a pretty penny back in 2019. And I used it for creating each star, Becca stars, and I'll share that with you now so you can check it out. I'm really, really pleased with the way it turned out. Very white, black, and rose colors with some up close pieces. During the trip, I stitched on my bicycle, which is a finish, and I'll share that with you in the video. I also worked on Bountiful, Fat Quarter Shop's fundraiser, cross stitch. I did, on one of the frames, forget to do a variegated edge, step, step, step down. So I have to take that out. And that was just from the other night here at the house. I don't know. I went into automatic drive and just didn't cruise control and didn't pay attention. During the trip, I pieced Prism Block of the Month 4 and 5, and you make 2 of each one. So I got those done at the table in the trailer. Really kind of pleased about that. And then I also took care of finishing my son-in-law's auntie sent this to me. She didn't want to participate anymore, but Cotton Cuts, Are You Game? I think it's from 2020. fall of 2020. Are you game? And this is the Labyrinth colorway batiks. And I think I've said before, ironically, that's the team I chose to do. Let's see, Bountiful. I'll show that to you. I started yesterday. Oh, no. When I got back, when I returned, I did my quilted forest basket with some of the leftover pieces from Prism. Just took those out and took care of the August. Happy about that. And in the mail, don't you know, my block magazine arrived, and there are some absolutely lovely quilt patterns included in this magazine. So I'll have to check it out. I want to know more about constellation there. And Stargazer Pumpkin. Got to do Stargazer Pumpkin. What's that about? So we'll check those out. Since we've been back, I took care of the 2019, see, these are all going back. The 2019 Designer Mystery Block of the Month with Fat Quarter Shop. It turned out to be a pretty large quilt. I think it's 84 by 84. And then I also finished up just yesterday my Southwest Oasis that I have been chugging away on trying to finish that whip with Stitch in Heaven. I had missing block of the month number 8, and I contacted them and they said maybe you can use some of the pieces of fabric from other months. And I said, yes, I absolutely have them saved. I'll do that. Well, don't you know, month 7 had seemingly everything I needed and was stressed out about in the process of completing. And then month 9 had the border and enough to do the binding, but I don't want the binding to be the same as the border. I got freaked out and ordered from Etsy some more batiks that matched the name of what I had. So I think now that I found out 7 took care of everything, I will use one of those purchases as my binding. Woo! And I'll get some lovely batik parchment. I think it's called White Back for that. Yesterday, with my friend Laura Lynn at Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, I started, it's a free pattern, so it's okay if I share friends with cute items from our stitching. And I got that far just sitting and enjoying some video last night. I put on a waistcloth on top of a t-shirt, and the waistcloth is on a piece of fabric, which my friend Tracy thought would be a good idea, so that when I take the waistcloth off, I'll have the white fabric and I can, you know, do a nice fringe on the side. Here's Oasis. Here's the 2019 Designer Mystery. And I even got the backing for it. Riley Blake, Cherries. And a start that I have coming up is from Just Cross Stitch magazine, and it's called It's a Wonderful Time of Year, or Christmas Wonder. I saw in this one part number 5, so I managed to get from my magazines online February, April, and then June I was given at StitchCon, and then this one came because I had subscribed. So that's what it's gonna look like when it's all said and done, and it comes to us in parts. And I've got those all printed up and ready to go. And the fabric. Next up on the docket is Cream and Sugar quilt. Block of the month from April 2019 through March of 2020. It is through Fat Quarter Shop or It's So Emma. It is by the author and designer is Sarah Price. So I'm going to be getting on that. I did 1, 2, 3, and 4. So look at how much fabric they gave me for section 5. I need to do 2 of these, 5 of these, and 5 of these. So I'll get on that. And the last thing I want to share, I did Cotton Cuts Piazza quilt. I think that was fall of last year. And I chose a team colorway called Unita d'Italia. And it's all soft peaches or apricot color. And I sent it off to my dear friend Lois in Florida, who did the same exact one. And I just opened the box that arrived yesterday. And I opened the bottom, Lois. I'm gonna turn it over. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, oh. What is this? Darling. Thank you, Lois. That is beautiful, precious. Here's the backing. It's flannel. And get this out of its baggeroonie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She asked me what pattern I wanted, and I said, whatever you choose to use on yours. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? Almost a fleur-de-lis, not quite, but it sure does look like it wants to be. Oh my goodness. I will need to bind it. Oh, glorious. So pretty. And then here's my back. Beautiful, just beautiful. I know it's quite wild, the back, but this was just so soft. I wanted to liven it up. Boom. It looks nice. I appreciate it. There was a quilt through Sugary Dew that I did a few years ago that had geometric shapes in rows, and I heard her suggest, what was her name? I'll think of it. I'll put it up. That she was going to use Kate Fassett desert flowers, and so I got right on that and got that. And Laura Lynn, Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, she quilted that up for me so beautifully. So, okay, almost 15 minutes in here now. I will roll it over to the travel video. I hope you enjoy it. It's on the freeway going. I saw a sign that said one of the interchanges was devoted to Richie Valens. Okay. And that's in the San Fernando Valley as we're headed up the Ridge Route or the Grapevine. And then I remembered, you know what? In the Sylmar earthquake in 1971, one of the connecting overpass bridges just completely fell, and the Doobie Brothers with a stagecoach took their album cover there. So I thought, well, I'm in a music frame of mind here, I'll share with you. So I hope you enjoy it, and if anything, it's a memory for us to have. Speaking of memories, Morro Bay goes way back at the beginning of Eric and I being together. We had an outdoor biology class at our community college, actually where we met, and our professor would combine with Santa Monica City College and the city college that's up in near Morro Bay, Cuesta, I think it's called, and we would do bird walk, nature walks. And so the nature walk that we go on, that I take you, is the exact walk that we took back in the early 80s, I believe 1983 or 82. And we didn't know about Cayucos until my daughter-in-law shared its existence with us, and it's just the neatest vacation town. It looks very Western, looks very 50s or 40s, and some of the buildings I was in doing some thrift storing were built in the 1800s, 1880s, as the mercantile and the grocery store, I think, the food store. They're right next to each other, and they're both thrift stores. And I just was taken by how many handmade pieces were in displays by people. So I took many photos of that, and I hope you enjoy that. Thank you so much. See you next time. Enjoy. Bye. Okay, so here's a PS. The postman just came and brought me the extra orders of batiks that I got for Southwest Oasis, half yard of desert. Oh, that's for Papa. That's not mine. So 2 of the 3. Oh no. This is the teddy bear template that I ordered from Facebook. I'll have to get on those. I've got some Christmas presents to get done. Yes. So you just lay it right down on your fabric choices and use your small rotary cutter, I suppose, or a pencil, and cut those out, and we can get going. If it's not too hard, I might choose to do those with my volunteer work at the school. Alrighty, I've got some stuff to do. Get on it. Bye-bye. Check it off my list. Yeah, baby.
Santa Maria. There's the famous Madonna Inn. Lots of celebs like to go there or used to love to go there. A volcanic hillside. Here we are, headed out to Morro Bay. There's the estuary, birdies, animals of all sorts. And we learned that animals, wildlife, are taken careful observation of through motion activated cameras that are posted over to my right in the state park. I can safely assume that the state government, but also learning opportunities through like the local San Luis Obispo Cal State is right close to where we are, about 15 miles away. Here we are, arrived. So we got our tags for the week from the ranger station here, and then Eric got us set up nicely, and we officially kicked back in our chairs. Looking up, there were so many turkey vultures coming into the eucalyptus
That
trees
is
here along the
crazy.
marina. It just blew our mind how many turkey vultures there were congregating.
There isn't enough tree for you to sit in, guys.
Big old oak, and there's trees loaded with them.
They need to have a convention before sunset.
Probably they need the socialization.
Compare the day.
Yeah.
And once we had dinner and evening came, I got going on what I forgot to say, my Village Green Cotton Cuts block of the month. I think it was block of the month, looks like 5 and 6. Next day, we had a lovely breakfast and went on a walk out to the marina where we went on the same walk as college students back in the day.
Mustard. I think I've taken a picture of these berries before on our walk.
Yes, I have. Lemonade berry. When Eric and I were on this field trip, and my brother was along as well, we came up and did this walk and spotted a kingfisher bird on one of the masts parked over there in the marina. It was an amazing sighting. He was so handsome.
Yep. Okay, Johnson. Leaves of 3, let it be. Are you sure?
Yep, sure looks like it to me.
Okay, I'll check. Right, Western Poison Oak.
Mic drop.
All right.
Catches.
How they get big?
No.
No.
About 2 foot, I think, max.
Oh, okay. And there's Morro Rock, which is a part of a chain of extinct volcanoes, you said?
Yep.
Yeah. And that
That's where the lava came up and
And-
solidified. All the ash and everything else got washed away from it over the eons.
yeah, and that whole back part that's flat was being chipped away for
Jetties.
the port, what do you call it? Avila Beach. I'm thinking of it.
Jetty?
Yes, I read. Had it in. There we go. Yeah, that whole back area. Not sure, but I'll look it up. I wonder if they're sandbars or at all coming to a like thinning. And that's where we visited the pygmy oaks across.
Oh, look at all the great blue herons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, I think. See
Look, they're
those
right
are
there.
stumps.
Magnified. Just hanging out.
Some snowy.
Oh yeah, there she is. It's like almost a little duck. Look at her. Is it a baby pelican?
No, I couldn't tell it on
Pulling stuff up out of the grass for sure. Pimply guys here. Oh,
it. Might be a willet.
a willet, yes. There you go. He was all light colored. Long-billed curlew in the pickleweed. Could it have been not? He didn't have this, did he? Yeah, it was just a poker. There are 14,000 shorebirds each year that stop to feed here. I don't think, if that's pickleweed, it's not very happy right now. Alkali.
It's a real small
Heath.
stuff right here on the edge. There's some of it right there.
The pickleweed?
On the far side of the little creek.
Oh, yes,
Right
yes.
there.
Almost looks like ice plant.
Yeah.
Who's got their alarm going off? Those guys are happy.
Doesn't look like whatchamacallit grass. I don't know what kind of grass that is.
I'll find out.
It doesn't look like cattail or whatever.
Eric Johnson just spotted yellow butterflies. You gonna leave me? Oh, there they go.
You can generally tell by their tails.
They are happy.
There's a violet green swallow, rufous. Oh, didn't look like they went up and did the thing in the air.
Yes. They're playing. Okay. The funny looking hills are called Morros. They are a part of a group of ancient volcanic mountains and hills in the San Luis Obispo County. So they're all over. They've got that long walk that goes up along there too. Ooh, there's an egret.
Oh. Sounds like it's, what are they looking at for, about 70?
No, I think this is it. I think they added the last one.
Very good. I guess that's good.
Eric, look at the view out there.
Yeah, I have a feeling you probably will.
What's happening here? I haven't had this for a long time.
Doesn't rain in California.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. This isn't rain.
Okay, okay. It smells like actual rain with the dirt smell. Yeah, and I haven't seen the hosts on their Cushmans or checking on anybody. Like, alrighty, Flo. Your truck's dripping. So much has come down. All right.
Direction I want the rain to go on. Probably down this way.
Okay, very good. All right. Open up so I can get my stitching and I'll assume my position. Where's our other mats? Are they in the way
They're
back?
on the top of the bunk.
Oh, okay.
next day, we headed into the Morro Bay City Harbor and had plenty to see.
That's that fish market. Next.
Okay. Oh, yep, it is there. There it is. Wow. So many people looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're letting people on.
Take a picture, send it to Clay.
Yeah, so it looks like they're just hanging out. Pretty awesome. I'm gonna go see their sign and see if it has a name and,
No, we're here.
okay.
In 1542, when Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo was in search of new trade routes, he became the first European explorer to set eyes on the California coast. Cabrillo landed his ship at San Salvador in several places, including what is now San Diego. And this is finished in 2016. This is the San Diego Maritime Museum's gem, and they are on loan right now to be toured by Morro Bay Maritime Museum. And I believe it is going to be in Los Angeles during Labor Day weekend at all ships display. This is such a fantastic, gorgeous replica. Nice job. We were told in the museum across the street that there would be 100 passengers and crew on this thing. I don't know where. They would even carry animals for food and that experience.
Good picture website. Sorry, do a FaceTime with Eli. We'll just
Deep
I'll just send a bunch of
submersive
pictures.
rescue vehicle. I want to get that. Lockheed Martin, isn't that who Kevin works for?
We headed across the street to the Morro Bay Maritime Museum and found all sorts of interesting things to look at. And Dale, a docent, was at our side pretty much through the whole thing. we found out actually that he was from our local South Bay area.
Yeah, I know, but the point I'm trying to make is that we made a movie called The Black Pearl, and I just read the thing on the way down here. It says that was the movie, that was the ship that they used in the movie. In 2003, that's what it says on the internet.
Well, it could be, but that was made by the San Diego Maritime Museum, and exactly. It's like, what are you doing? Back to the slaying.
So different types of
And also the poachers out there too.
Yeah,
That's a
Donnie
fur.
just tries.
We over on Catalina quite a bit.
Going on most charts is the second most dangerous.
Broke this from boring was right down one. So put the pieces together, it looked good anyway. So put it on display. All purpose, trawler, all fishes, whatever.
And it was about in Europe, and specifically for the types of weather see in those areas in Europe, and it's here in the salmon fishing industry.
There's one little face, I think, right there. Nope, that's it.
A duck or a coot. Wit.
I don't see any flowers.
We were looking out for some otters, sea otters, and they usually lay on their backs on mounds of seaweed right here near the shore, and we're having a hard time locating them.
The Manila Acapulco Galleon trade route. Sharing the space with the sea otters. Yeah, I think they're not showing up.
California poppies.
What do you think, Johnson?
Well,
Morro Bay.
it's a bay.
Okay.
Got critters in it.
Real pretty today. How's it taste, Johnson?
Good.
Yeah. So we got carne asada tacos or tostadas.
Tostada. Yeah.
Wow. We could have shared one. I
Yep.
think.
Thank you, Taco Temple, for a delicious lunch. See you next time. Eric then kindly took me down the street to a local fabric shop called Cotton Ball, and I was able to score some sewing machine oil for my little traveling Bernina. I'm sure she now very much appreciates not having olive oil used to lubricate her up. Okay, now we're heading back through Morro Bay to our state campground. Here are a few drives, which we noticed are drives at an angle because of the hillside to boat launches. Here we are, Morro Bay State Park. Thank you very much. And of course, what do you need on a state campground? Happy hour at the local inn and a golf course. Opposite side.
Is that all the family, I think? Or no, not necessarily.
taken a trip up to the Natural History Museum. It actually looks like it was a 1950s home built into the hillside here that the state acquired somehow or was gifted.
Walk back over.
Okay.
As I got out of the truck, I couldn't help it. This guy was ready to hit his golf ball.
Fishing. Whoever had this house did a nice job with their yard. Got some people out there.
And 6 on.
Who lives under the mud that these guys like to eat? Blue mud shrimp, Pacific caper clam, Pacific Godic clam, Bay ghost shrimp, innkeeper worm, line shore crab, Lewis moon snail, Pismo clam, very nice display.
I have it on video.
Salmon casserole for dinner. Let's get that water ready. I did my prism blocks, working on my bicycle. Gloomy evening. And I had a finish after a few stabs with my Snag Nebbit.
Hi, honey.
Oh, just coming up on Morro Rock. Look, it's under fog. It's a PTF 26. Yeah. Really cool. Oh. Uh-huh, I did. I don't know if I did, maybe not. The porpoise are giving them a time. Move over. Oh yeah, he's sitting on the grass, huh? Love the piggies. The wind blew those guys over. Bye-bye. Wow. That's where we stayed up there last time we came, the first time. Okay, okay. Wow.
I wonder if they saved all the siding. I bet you they did.
I hope so. Looks like they're trying, they put that plastic up there to protect what was there.
That plastic was there before.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
beautiful week.
Fire went out, lights went down. When you feel lost in your shadow, don't feel alone, don't scream so loud. We are living in this cruel world, broken but strong, gotta move on.